currently in Hong Kong. I've traveled here with the Swedish delegation to check out like the hardware startups and the robotics companies that they have here. This hotel is actually pretty weird. The sink is like in the bedroom, so you can fall asleep to the sound of water dripping, maybe? So yeah, I just wanted to check in, and also I have 16 things you might not know about me. I know that a lot of you know this, but there are a lot of you who don't know this. Maybe I should just do this in a Swedish accent. It was kind of practical sometimes when I was living in the States, because when I was talking to customer service or wanted to pick up a guy, then the Swedish accent was very handy. My mom is a Ghostbuster. She's the host of a TV show in Sweden where they go home to people who experience that they have problems with ghosts, and they take a like clairvoyant person there and help it move on to the other side. Yeah, my mom is pretty badass. My last name is pronounced Giertz. It doesn't make sense in Swedish either. Everybody just puts their own flair on it. 我会讲中文，我不知道如果我告诉你，可是我以前住在合肥，我16岁的时候，我在那儿做交换生，然后我住在佛山，在广东。对，吃葡萄不吐葡萄皮。Et j'ai étudié français pendant 6 ans, mais je ne parle pas bien. When I lived in China when I was 16, I was in a Chinese sitcom and played somebody's Canadian wife. And it's one of the worst experiences I've ever had. But I'm saving that for a separate video because that story really needs its own stage. After I lived in China the first time, I moved to Kenya for 6 months and went to a Swedish boarding school there. It was really colonial. The straw that broke my 17-year-old back was when some of the students at the school thought it was fun to arrange a food eating contest, and the principal of the school even gave them money for it. I just don't know what was going on in their heads. I hate getting flowers. You get this thing that you expect to enjoy watching die. Just give me something I can eat instead. I used to work as an editor for Sweden's official website, but I lost the job after a year because a guy who had also applied for the job filed a lawsuit because he thought he was better qualified for it. I'm not too upset about it. I used to work as an MMA reporter, as in like mixed martial arts, as in like cage fighting. John Jones once said I had a great butt. Yeah, it functions well as a butt. I'm a feminist vegetarian, and to be honest, it blows my mind that a lot of people find that controversial. It doesn't matter what I build, people are still gonna ask me to put a dildo on it, even when it really doesn't make sense. I've actually set up a spam filter for the word dildo on my YouTube channel. Maybe I shouldn't tell you that. I studied 1 year of physics in college because I wanted to become an astronaut. And then I kind of realized that I might not be cut out for the work. And also I hate airplane food, and rocket food can't be that much better. Christmas 2013, I got an Arduino starter kit, and I got a shield for my Arduino Uno, and I couldn't get it to work. I tried everything. And then a good friend of mine who's really good at electronics came over, and she takes one look at it, and she's like, Simone, you do know that you have to solder the headers onto the shield, right? Because basically what I'd done is I put the male headers into the female headers on the Arduino Uno, and then I just placed the shield on top of it, and I was like, it's not working, it must be broken. I was so embarrassed. I have what I think might be my best product thus far coming out next week or the week after that, and I'm pumped about publishing it. Yeah, you will just have to stay tuned. Now I'm gonna go to a cocktail party on a boat in Hong Kong. Talk to you later!